guarantees he has a new route, but right here, he reverses it. And now Ling just got hit out of float, so he has to go down here or recover high and be very risky. And because of the fact that he goes high, we're gonna continue to play. Cosmos sees through it, goes out there, forces him to fade back. You have to go down here now, which guarantees this Prominence Revolt will hit, and that's gonna get the stock. That's pretty much how it went past that point. He never let Ling adapt again, and that's why Cosmos is now gonna take that trip to the winners finals, and also a little bit closer to that money. We're gonna throw it back to the desk. Thank you once again, DoorDash, for those replays.
So much, Ajax, for that rundown. Love to see us moving into an analyst segment as well. I know a lot of people, they truly love like analytical Smash commentary, but once again, I'm Lyric, joined by Winters here, and now we are going to be moving into an interview on stage. What's up, Raynessa? Tell me what you got.
Hey, that was a really cool breakdown there from Ajax. So commentators, analysts, I think on fire, but also on fire. I'm talking to you again today, Cosmos. What's the energy level like?
I'm just trying to stay composed to make this run back to Grand Finals.
Do you feel like Ajax just gave away all your secrets there with that breakdown?
No, because honestly, it doesn't really matter because I play a character that's so good that even if you know what she's doing, as long as I do it well, you still can't really do anything.
Oh, okay, so the character's so good, man. Thank you, the crowd is on your side. The absolute confidence there. So, you have more matches to play. You're feeling confident. You're feeling like the character's enough, right? Or you're enough.
I feel like I'm enough. I feel like I wasn't playing that well in winner's bracket, so I feel like I had to lose that set in order to get back on my toes, and now I'm more motivated to want to win this tournament because I know I have a long path and a hard path, so I'm very excited to play the rest of the tournament.
Plus, if you get to have the exact same matchup again, which I believe is still possible, right? Now it's a beef, you got something to prove, and you're coming in with the momentum. You've got that, right?
Yep, that is the goal, and especially because he beat me the last 2 times I played him, even at a different tournament from this, I definitely want to win the next 2 sets against him so that I can have the head-to-head against him.
Okay, well, so we know now what Cosmos wants for our results moving forward. We're going to take a quick break, let you compose, get some new competitors out there for you, and I hope I get to interview you again. All right, we're headed to break. We'll see you soon, Pax Arena.
Maybe this will help with the sting.
Your game's looking a bit sloppy. Here, let me help you clean that up.
Stay in your game with DoorDash.
welcome back to the Almost Pro tournament here in the PAX Arena, but we've changed perspectives a little bit. We're down over at the really cool DoorDash booth. I haven't really said this yet, but I feel like I need props. I have ordered DoorDash every night here because I don't want to walk anywhere for dinner, and it's been phenomenal. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. I take full responsibility and credit for that.
Yes, it was all Will. Will did everything. All right, Will, why don't you break down some of the cool things that DoorDash and gaming and everything that you're doing here?
Yeah, absolutely. This is our first year at PAX East. So we brought this really cool booth, and we've got so much merch that we're giving away. T-shirts, bags, bucket hats, most importantly. And of course, we've got a Discord that we're launching where there's all sorts of giveaways happening for different merch, including our bucket hats. That's discord.gg/DoorDash Gaming.
Amazing, amazing. Didn't get tongue twisted at all. Bucket hats there. And that's not just PAX attendees, right? We have people watching at home.
That's right. If you're at home, definitely get into that Discord. There's chances to win merch in there. And we're also doing some secret meetup in Discord. So join in there. We're giving away some merch here at PAX later on tonight.
Wow, secret meetup. Well, okay, secret spilled, but that's okay because everyone was going to join the Discord anyway, so it didn't need to be a secret. Okay, so now you get to play our game. So, Magic Beach Ball, which has, rewards on it that totally 100% are happening. Definitely, not just for the sake of the game. All right, you're going to catch it? Okay, what is your pinky finger on?
Is on 2 a.m. ice cream button.
All right, so you have a button that at 2 a.m., if you want ice cream, you hit it, and DoorDash just shows up and brings you ice cream. But in order to get that, all right, what's on the ring finger this time?
Always upside down camera.
So your camera in every call, in every FaceTime, everything is always upside down. Do you take it for a 2 a.m. ice cream button?
I take it for the ice cream button every time.
All right, he's taking it for the ice cream button. Casters, you're going to have to give us your take on this. We're going to head over to you from the DoorDash booth. Thank you.
He's going to take a picture of us. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Almost Pro 10K Smash Open here at PAX East. I'm Vicky Kitty, and I'm joined with one of my amazing friends, Koopa, and we're going to be continuing you guys by taking you through the rest of the losers quarterfinals. I'm super excited, Koopa, especially after seeing all the other sets that we've seen so far. There's a lot on the line here. This is the 10K Open.
It's been a long weekend, Vicky, full of some great Super Smash Bros. Action, and I am so happy to be able to sit down and, share a cup of coffee with you for these next couple of matches. It's going to be a real slugfest to get to the end here, and we are going to be in for a treat here. We're going to have some local legends stepping up to the plate here. It's going to be Nuggets going up against Naito Sharp.
Now, what's crazy about Naito, I was talking about him in the back. Nuggets, I know, has been a familiar face within the region. When I take a look at Naito, though, I see him a lot at different events, and I feel like this guy could literally play the random button. He plays so many different characters. It's very impressive. But giving a little bit of a highlight, looking at the history between these two players out here, Naito has been able to come out on top in the majority of the sets that they've been able to play. I believe it's like the difference is 20-5 or something like that. But it has been an era where it's actually 21-9. There you go. So, I mean, still pretty significant.
Yeah.
But the last time that these two played was at Mash Harder 5 during top 12, I believe. So a lot of the local heroes that these two have been able to experience between each other.
Yeah, Sharp definitely made a name for themselves during the the online era of the game, placing very well in a lot of these online tournaments and qualifiers for the bigger events. The Swiss Army knife of Smash. He plays so many characters, can play a number of characters at a high level. And Nuggets, on the other hand, probably one of the best kept secrets in New England. Such a good player. Peach mains are just oozing with they're oozing with fundamentals, oozing with just real solid play, and I'm really, really excited to see who comes out on top here.
Listen, Koopa, what do you mean? Peach players? You mean Daisy players out here? Okay, okay.
You're gonna hand me out the my bad, y'all.
Nuggets says put some respect out here, okay? He's been able to make it this far with the Daisy, but we highlighted Naito and his intense pool of heroes that he's been able to also play. Sheik being one of them, of course. We've seen the Cloud, we've seen the ZSS, the Joker, and he's already trying to schmooze out here, trying to take Nuggets all the way to the other side.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be quite the matchup here. Obviously, Sheik known for a high, input per. Her moves come out real quick. They're not going to do a whole lot of damage. And the thing about Daisy is that it feels like Daisy just lives forever. She's not necessarily known for her durability, but it feels like she's a very tense character with how long she's able to survive some of these stocks.
At least with the approach that we see from both Daisy and Peach, that down air trying to get on top of your shield, something that you have to worry about when you are jumping on top of Naito's face, especially while being on the Sheik, is a drag down up air that you could confirm into your forward tilts and then into a nice string combo when you talk about the damage input that Sheik does try to put on with those high level combos. But it's about the damage output and the knockback that she lacks, which is the downside depending on the fact that Daisy/Peach also doesn't really have that issue when it comes to solidifying those stocks with the fair.
Yeah, you'll see, those, piece stocks that start at 0%, and it takes you all the way to the blast zone. And right now, Nuggets doing the right thing, just kind of keeping it close. There we go. This is exactly the scenario we're talking about here. Nuggets going to be able to set up on the ledge here, but Sharp able to survive and almost getting the 50-50 on that platform.
Yeah, but that tech roll into the platform, going to send Nuggets over on the right side, avoid that up smash. Something scary to look out on Battlefield specifically is that up smash that kind of sneaks its way right through the top of the platform.
There we go, trying to go for the bouncing fish there. Now having stage positioning is Nuggets dancing around the shield. Ooh.
Yeah, you may be floating around there. I was expecting maybe a float cancel into just going in for a dash grab, perhaps trying to get a back throw, but a little bit more safe than I was expecting originally. But this is what you have whenever it comes to these high percent situations, especially when you still have all your stocks to work with. Oh, the drag down into the up smash. We're talking a little bit about that when you linger on top of Naito, especially with the drag down up air. You have to worry about that into the up smash on top of these platforms.
Yeah, excellent stuff right there from Sharp. The back air, though, won't connect. Good stuff there from Nuggets, not letting the lead snowball in front of them, able to equalize it in terms of stocks here. And now at 0%, it's anybody's game.
Keep the patience here. So forward tilt. Dancing around the platforms, I like the utilization from the platform, specifically from Nuggets. Does get that dash attack, but doesn't go for the cross-up. Nice space, though, so that way he doesn't get punished. The down tilt into the up air, gets the back air, chases him up in the air with a full hop back air right there, too. And I like that drift back with the down air on shield because of the things that we were talking about before. You want to be able to space it out, not linger too far on top of Naito for too long with the down air.
Yep, there you go. The down air from Daisy, though, going to come out and once again buy some stage position here for Nuggets. Gets the down tilt to get into the forward air. That forward air, such an important tool in Daisy's kit. Vicky, there we go. Nice little exchange right there.
Little bait and grab, too. You have to think about the fear that Naito's feeling at this percent. You want to hold shield against the ledge. You want to avoid getting fared. So that was a nice cancel from the float, kind of putting in that pressure, forcing him to hold shield by the ledge, and then getting that grab instead. Does get that back air. 150. Naito still living the nice little ledge trap into the back air to solidify that stock.
Excellent stuff right there from Nuggets. So now Daisy kind of in that awkward percent where, she's definitely going to be able to get some longevity here. Curious what Sharp's approach is going to be here. But there we go, gets the F-tilt into the forward air and still continuing to have control of the stage here.
The timing right there onto the parasol to get right back to the ledge. Gets scooped up into the down tilt, the drag down into the down smash, actually. Really interesting. I mean, he doesn't really have rage to work with. You talk about Sheik's kill power in general, and unfortunately, it's lackluster. Don't have the rage here, but you are at 140 if you're looking at Nuggets, looking for an opportunity, but nice parry into the forward smash. It's all that extra damage that Nuggets is cashing in on.
That 9-iron, Vicky, it really hurts. So.
Trying to go for a whole one maybe over here too. I mean, the damage racking up is definitely looking like he successfully has been able to do that, especially when it comes to maintaining stage presence here.
Yeah, and it's just so scary whenever Daisy engages you on your shield. You don't quite know what's going to happen to you. You see Nuggets able to break out these long strings of damage. Sharp fighting their way out of the corner. Almost gets the drag down. Ooh, but gets it and still not able to get the follow-up, though.
I do like how, nice. Follows up with another back air. I mean, he had all the time in the world to react to that. Just block off that entire side of trying to get to the left side of the ledge. But something that Naito's doing a lot more, trying to chase down Nuggets, who has consistently rolled into the platform, whether it be to the right on the left platform or to the right on the right platform. So Naito has kept that in mind after the first tech chase.
Ooh, but the forward air will connect. It is not going to be enough. The lightning will lie to all of you. Oh, there we go. Going to get the little fair string across the stage. Mixing it back the other way now.
Oh, he's like a shark in the water. He gets the needles. Oh, I was almost expecting bouncing fish here. He still tries to extend the pressure by the ledge.
Wild stuff from Naito Sharp. There we go. We all know what Peach is looking for, or excuse me, what Daisy's looking for here. Could be a fair, could be a back air.
So scary. The way that Naito is literally just trying to shark underneath Nuggets. He gets the drag down, tries to go for a second rising down air, or rather up air right there. Oh, the nair into the chase down in the up smash. That was beautifully timed right there and executed by Naito.
Yeah, really nice stuff there from Sharp. Again, that could have gone, whoa.
Whoa.
Sorry,
Hey.
There's an upside down camera we were talking about earlier. Again, excellent stuff right there from Sharp. Again, you could just see with every exchange in neutral just how this matchup can just tilt on its head. You know, both these characters are able to output damage at such a high octane that whoever's able to get that last confirming usually is the one that ends up winning. So, you know, we'll see if the triplats are any kinder here to Nuggets. But again, right off to a solid start here again. We've seen it time and time again, those low percent Daisy combos, the Princess combos, Vicky, are so intense.
Yeah, my eyes still water watching it, but it is that back and forth that you highlighted. It's just because you see the Princesses, they just do so much damage out the gate, especially between the nairs, the down tilt startups into the nairs, but then this is the scary part. Being on top of Daisy, you have to worry about the up air. Where do you land? Yeah, you got the triplats to reset, but we know that Sheik, with Rage, at least in a situation like this, if you manage to keep Nuggets by the ledge, you could go for a little cheeky bouncing fish. But the Dot Eyes are on board, the back air did connect, and now Naito's trying to get his way back.
Yeah, real dangerous straights there for Naito Sharp, but again, just trying to get back in the percent game here. There he goes, let us combo to start's way to be able to do so. Good F tilt right there. Ooh, and the air dodge from Nuggets, giving up a little bit more defensive positioning.
Oh, trying to go for a back air, but Nuggets said no. I'm going to be able to use my back air first to perfectly time that. 72%, 136, but the Rage is stacked up. The drag down, that would have been crazy. Amazing air dodge, but it doesn't even matter. Taking you like he's Mr. Worldwide on the other side of the battlefield. He manages to still get that second up smash.
We are not into 305, however, still, like we say, able to get around the world here. Excellent stuff there from Naito Sharp. Now having a lead here, that's so crucial here. Let's see what Nuggets is going to do to respond.
I do really like the spacing. I don't like that bouncing fish, though. I was about to highlight the spacing of the back airs, just drifting back with the float. But the overzealous side B did come out, taking a little bit of extra pressure. This is where Sheik can shine, though. You're at 150. You want to work into your Rage. You have the lead. The scary part about Sheik is solidifying that KO. Gets the fair into the back air. He's been mixing it up a lot like that, but a nice recovery coming in from Nuggets. Still surviving, not getting janked on that second stock.
Yeah, no, but there we go. That forward air will come through. 71% on the docket right now for Nuggets. Something that can't easily be made up with by Daisy, but let's see if Naito Sharp's going to give up the big combo.
Little soft air of that nair into the back air. Try to go for a cheeky needle ledge guard. Again, it's the spacing with the back airs that we've been seeing from Nuggets, but it's like he can't maintain the stage presence with Naito out here with these forward tilts and these rising nairs.
There we go, gonna get the trade right there, and trading spaces as well. Good use of the vanish right there.
Very big fan of the high recovery too. Look at all this pressure, from the back airs coming in from Naito.
I was going to say, as the game has progressed, we're seeing that Naito Sharp really confident in exerting this offstage presence with Sheik.
Nice turnip toss into the dash attack. I want to see more turnip toss out here. It's about the opportunity to even get the chance to pull out the turnip. But Nuggets has been doing a really good job at mixing things up, utilizing the platforms to his own way of just trying to maneuver his way around Naito. Gets caught and snuffed out by that up air. Manages to reset. He's got the winky face ready. Another high recovery that he was ready for after Naito had already done it previously.
There we go. With the bouncing fish coming through. That is going to break the stock tie right here. Let's see if Nuggets can answer. Again, both. Ooh, and there we go. As commentator giveth, commentator taketh away. So
we have the power to hold all the stocks out here. And so does Nuggets with the amount of percentage that he's been able to tax on the left side of the stage here. Gets the down air. The scoop up sends. Naito on the other left side here. The extra pressure coming in between these up airs and these back airs, though. Catches the turn up. No follow-up forward.
There we go. Both players looking for that big hit. It is now Nuggets that has the percentage lead here, but we've seen that Naito Sharp has been able to finish the plate just a little bit easier so far. So
Ooh, scary. Avoiding that fair. Gets a double back air, almost going for the triple. Ooh, trying to get these follows between the back air and the fair real quick. Even trying to go for the downer to maybe see if he could scoop up Nuggets, trying to play from underneath that platform.
There you go. Bouncing fish high. Ooh, playing a little bit of catch with the turnip right now. And again, Sharp continuing to apply this pressure at dash attack. Not going to hit its mark.
Now, talking about the win con that's on the board currently right now, 117 and climbing for Naito. Something he has to look out for is that fair by ledge especially. You talk about Sheik, you talk about the lackluster KO options, but you have to think about how light she could lose out on that stock.
Whoa!
That side B. Lasting ages out here. The very end of it, managing to hit Naito. He's at 151. The forward throw isn't going to be enough, but look how difficult it is right now for Naito to make his way back.
Has to be very careful getting off the ledge here. Daisy is just so good being able to cover multiple options at once. The drag down up air could be the X factor here that he's looking for,
Yeah.
Vicky.
Oh, the needles into a bouncing fish. That was literally what he needed by the ledge. That was beautiful. And that's the mindset that Sheik always has to play from when you are at that disadvantage. What can I do by the ledge with needles to continue on the pressure? It was the barrage of back airs, but at the very end, the confirmation into needles, into bouncing fish is what allowed Naito to take game number 2.
Yeah, Naito Sharp has bent and not broken just yet. As again, just such great discipline, knowing that in these late game scenarios, you're still going to give yourselves a fighting chance. So, if you're Nuggets, you're definitely feeling a type of way. You're definitely feeling a little tilted. You had 2 games in your hand that you definitely felt like were very winnable. Now you find yourself looking down the barrel of a 2-0 deficit.
And that is kind of the whole issue when you run into Sheik, especially Sheik, who takes advantage of that rage, plays behind. That's kind of the name of the game with a character like Sheik, especially in this matchup too, with the amount of damage that Daisy and Peach put on. Nice win con that Naito was able to take advantage of right there with the needles. But you mentioned Nuggets and the mindset that Nuggets is probably feeling. Imagine if instead of a forward throw, if he was positioned to get the back throw instead by the ledge, that could have been the W for Nuggets, at least for that game 2. But now you got a GG and go again here for game 3.
Yep, and again, so far it's looking like how these last 2 games have started in general. A pretty close affair, and it is once again Nuggets out here with the percentage lead. But again, like we mentioned, it's just been Naito Sharp has been able to finish the plate. He's almost gotten that roll read like 3 times so far.
Oh, and he cases him down, catches the landing with the up smash. Gotta be careful with the side Bs. It did work once at the very end of that second game with a bit of a lingering hitbox, but this time around, Naito just waited patiently on the stage and actually caught the very end of it.
Everybody gets one. But
exactly.
Nonetheless, though, it is going to be Nuggets once again on the defensive here. Again, has been doing a really good job getting the damage, but has been having a little bit of trouble, maintaining any sort of lead.
Like the falling back air right here. Flex another turn up. Waits patiently. Tries to catch a jump by ledge. I mean, Naito did give it to him with the rising nair, but mistimed that fair punish. 151, the drag down. All face the other direction for the forward tilt.
Yeah, that could have been a huge offensive opening there for Naito Sharp, but Nuggets still going to be able to live to see the other end of this. And again, needles are going to come through. Does not matter. The forward air will clean up that stock. And sub 70% on this on your second stock. I think you're going to count it as a tough, for the most part.
Especially since we've been able to see the play off of the rage so far here too. Gets the rising up air, gets the reset on the platform. Tried to go for a hard read on that up smash, but Naito was far off a little bit on the distance from the top of that platform. See the nair, catches the turnip with another rising nair. Nicely negates that turnip with the up air themselves. Try to go for the golf club once again. No hole in one this time as Naito makes his way back.
Yeah, no, we are not, but it is Nuggets on the back 9 right now. Definitely going to have to play for his tournament life right now. Again, doing a good job keeping it close, but who's going to get that big hit, Vicky?
Oh, every single time I see Naito try to jump in with a rising nair, I get a little worried because Nuggets wants to go for that fair. A little too far for those needles into bouncing fish to connect this time. Gets away and gets the hard punish. 114 with the stock lead, not too far away for Naito to contribute.
Yeah, this is huge here for Nuggets. If you can generate, some extra credit here, definitely set yourself up for success trying to move it to a game 4.
Down here on Shields, definitely going to get punished with that back air. Shields looking like a skittle a little bit here. Tries to chase him down, tries to go for a cheeky parasol.
I would have gotten hit by that.
Trying trying to DI into the stage sometimes. You know, you can find yourself getting put in that situation, but Naito, no way. Needles into the bouncing fish will be the nail in the coffin for that second stock.
Alrighty, this is a make it or break it territory for both players here. Will Naito Sharp move on, or will Nuggets force it to at least a game 4?
Man, those 4 hits, 32% only. I mean, he did 2 drag down up airs into the fair, too. A little unfortunate here, but this is how you have to play at this disadvantage. You can still have that rage to work with. You see Naito do it again. You see him continuing on with the downer, rising nair, another one. The needles into the bouncing fish will be enough on the side blast zone at 98%. He loses his last stock, and Nitro Sharp moves on through the bracket.
Yeah, as the name implies, looking awfully sharp. The Swiss Army knife. Naito Sharp is going to move on in the loser's bracket right there. The two talking it out again, and that record is going to continue to get better for Sharp, like we mentioned, Vicky. So excellent stuff as we take a look at the DoorDash replays here, and we got quite a few of them. Again, it was a real barn burner of a set here.
Yeah, it was really cool too. Seeing these replays, seeing the back and forth that we had, even at the very end, that game 1 and game 2 were some of my favorites. The up smash to catch the landing for the first game. The very second game, the needles into the bouncing fish. We saw the third game end a very similar way, but the rage is very intense in that last hit situation. The slide into the up smash that Naito had constantly, as well as getting the read a few times. We saw that Nuggets was tech rolling on the platform. We did see Battlefield, so that was something that Naito was able to keep in mind as the set went on.
Yeah, again, like you mentioned, both these players, like you mentioned, that side B also not working out right there. And that was the real, MVP to set. Things like up smash, things like bouncing fish. When you're able to convert, on your big killing moves, you're going to win the set 90% of the time. And here we go once again. The offstage presence, so crucial here. The classic, we've been seeing it for years. Needles into the bouncing fish. It's like, chicken tenders and french fries at this point. It's just like, it's a classic stuff. And shout outs to everyone in the PAX Arena. You've been joining us all weekend. Shout outs to you guys. Can I get a round of applause for the audience, folks? Give yourselves a hand.
Hey.
Ooh.
Shout out to you guys jamming it in the audience there too. I know you guys have been enjoying yourselves here at PAX East. It's been a good time for us as well. So nice to see everybody here in the crowd. And it's only going to get better. We're in this top 8. We just concluded our final losers quarterfinals, which means we will be moving on to the loser semifinals. And over on the winner's side, we're still going to be waiting on to see what's going on in the winner's finals. That's going to be DeBuzz versus Jackal soon.
Oh,
that's going to be really good.
That's going to be so much fun to watch. Ooh, and in fact, as you mentioned, Vicky, we're actually going to get right into that. We're going to get winners finals between Jackal and DeBuzz. Coming up next, the King of New York versus the space pirate. Never mind. He's a space animal from New Jersey. Jackal,
It's the one with the eye patch, almost looking like me out here. But looking on the winner's side, this is what we're talking about, guys. DeBuzz versus Jackal will be coming up soon for winners finals. The winner of that will be moving on to sit and wait in the grand finals. On the loser side of things, Cosmos versus Naito. That is definitely one you do not want to miss. Naito's been playing very, very well so far. We talk about his character pool and how big it is. When I think about players, though, that also have that flexibility with different characters, I think about DeBuzz. I think about even Cosmos. I know we've been seeing the Aegis a lot, but Cosmos definitely having a plethora of characters like he could take out when it comes to different matchups.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And again, I'm very curious, the three-headed beast that DeBuzz can bring in into any matchup with Rosalina, Olimar, and Min Min. Jackal, for the most part, probably just going to be sticking it out with Wolf. I would be very shocked if he did anything otherwise. And congratulations! Fought 500 battles, so
hey.
It's on the screen. So, but nonetheless, though, once again, shouts to everyone watching at home. Shouts to everyone here. We're still out here at PAX East 2023 in beautiful Boston, Massachusetts. I love PAX. You having a good weekend, Vicky?
Oh, I'm having an amazing weekend. It's so nice to be back here at the PAX Arena because the last time I was here was in 2019 for Smash Ultimate. Got to cast that alongside EE and Coney. We're here this weekend, but it was such a great time that I really wanted to come back. And to be back now has been just an amazing experience. Shout out to everybody out in the crowd. You guys having a good time. I know you guys are. You guys are hyping yourself up. Let me hear you guys in the crowd. Are you having a good time? That's what I like to hear out here, Koopa. It's going to be great. got our top 10. We've already hyped up our competitors. We've already hyped up the sets that we've seen so far. It's been fantastic. My personal favorite so far that I've been able to see today, the last set was obviously super fun, but I really like the Ling versus Pelka set.
Oh.
That was intense.
Yeah.
That was very intense. For those of you guys tuning in at home, if you guys are just now watching, make sure to watch back on the VODs. We've had some amazing matches throughout this weekend, and today we get to crown a winner. Going into this next set right now, we got the winners finals. This is where all the marbles are on the table to see which of these competitors are going to be moving on to the grand finals. And you know what? I love how you described the Buzz's character pool. I see it as like the 3 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Dealing with Rosa, Ollie, and Min Min, I cry.
Yeah. It's not fun.
But this is the king of New York.
Yeah. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of, man. You know, Dabuz, a model of consistency, and Jackal, you know, has been on the rise, you know, ever since he really burst onto the scene here in Boston, Massachusetts, here at Shine. I believe it was 2000 and I want to say it was 17 or 18, you know, when he beats MK Leo. This has since been on an upward, you know, rise. So definitely would not be surprised to see him take the set here. So
let's talking about the history of these two players, what we've seen when it comes to the set count. Dabuz does have the winning set count versus Jackal, but there have been a few moments here where Jackal has been able to break through, specifically at Apex 2022 in the top 8 losers finals. We saw that go to a game 5 where Jackal was able to take that set versus Dabuz.
Great set if you guys haven't
and that
seen
was
it.
against the Rosa, by the way. I know this is a button check so far. They're just getting set up right now on the setups. Shout out to Omen for the nice, amazing monitors out here.
Yes.
But yeah, while they're getting set up here, that is something that it's nice to talk about, because with the Rosa, he did lose against Jackal's Wolf in 2022 for Apex. Now, thinking about what we have ahead of us, he's tried out the Min Min, which has also worked out for him. We'll be seeing the fluctuation between the Rosa and Min Min is my question.
Yeah, I think any of the Buzz's characters here are probably a good choice. You know, they're all able to output so much damage very quickly. Min Min obviously works out for the obvious reason. She's able to, you know, Wolf is really good when he's able to get in your face. He's able to get these grab confirms off you. He's able to convert Fair into the, you know, or Nair into the variety of moves that he has that can combo into that. And Min Min just kind of is like, oh, nope, you can't touch me. So I'm all the way over here. So
you start off with the Min Min, and your win con's already in your favor. That's usually how it works out here.
Distance demon.
I can't. Sometimes it's that gap closer that is difficult. But we don't got the Min Min on screen out here, Koopa. We are rolling it in with the Rosa. It's worked already a few times for Dabuz despite losing out on that one set. And now he's going to be able to tear it up again with the Rosa again. Let's see how Jackal's going to be able to fare against this.
Yeah, I think one of the big aspects of this matchup that doesn't get talked about enough is obviously Luma is an X factor in any Rosalina set. But Luma also can take away the laser aspect from Jackal, because not only can you know, Dabuz absorb the laser with the down special, but also Luma's the best friend you can ever have. Luma will take all the hits that you don't want to take for you. So maybe look for that to be a factor.
Yeah,
here.
it's the get down, Mr. President, out here, okay? Luma is out here acting like that bodyguard, and that's usually how we see Dabuz play through the